Hello and welcome back to more Tales of Symphonia post-commentary because the sound recording just kind of crapped out once I hit stop. I don't know why, but it's all good. Of course I should have to sit here and watch this cutscene again, which is why I stopped, because it goes on for a little bit.
Professor Sage, it's Colette's angel toxicosis.
That's not an official term. Just saying.
I see. Let's rest here for today.
What's wrong, Colette?
I would assume she's lost her voice.
What?
Wow. Careful what you wish for, huh, guys? I'm sorry, Colette. That wasn't funny.
Everyone, I have something to say.
Huh?
I want to explain to everyone why I was trying to assassinate the Chosen. All right, we're listening. Tell us about your homeland. A land that doesn't exist in this world. You knew? No, but you said it yourself that Silverant will be saved. That must mean you aren't from Silverant. Yeah. You know, it's really a shame that your intellect's being wasted here. You're right. My homeland is not here. Not in Silverant.
What does that mean?
My world is called Tetheala.
Tetheala? You mean the moon?
Of course not. My world isn't on the moon. Even I really don't understand the specifics. But there's another world that lies entwined with Silverant. As shadow is to light. That's Tetheala, my world. Two entwined worlds? The two worlds lie directly adjacent to each other. They just can't see one another. Our scholars say they exist on shifted dimensions. Anyway, the two worlds can't see or touch each other, but they do in fact exist next to and affect each other.
What do you mean, affect each other?
They vie for the supply of mana. When one world weakens, the mana from that world flows to the other. As a result, one world is always flourishing, and the other waning. Sort of like an hourglass.
Wait, so right now Silverant is...
Yeah. Silverant's mana is flowing to Tetheala. Therefore, Silverant is in decline. Without mana, crops won't grow and magic becomes unusable. If there's no mana, the summoned spirits that protect the world alongside the goddess Martel can't survive in Silverant either. As a result, the world slips even further down the path of destruction. Then the Chosen's world regeneration is actually the process of reversing the mana flow? Exactly. When the Chosen breaks a seal, the mana flow reverses and the summoned spirit that governs the seal awakens. I was sent to prevent the world regeneration from happening. I broke through the supposedly impassable dimensional fissure for the sake of protecting Tetheala.
In other words, to assure the decline and destruction of Silverant?
You can say that, but your journey of regeneration is also an attempt to destroy Tetheala. We're both doing the same thing. It's hard for me to believe all of this. I'm the proof. I possess summoning arts that have been lost from this world. Please don't look at me like that, Colette. I know that wasn't your intention. I don't know what I should do either. I came here to protect Tetheala, but this world is impoverished and everyone is suffering. But if I allow the world regeneration to occur, then Tetheala will become just like this.
But right now you're helping us, right?
Yes, but that doesn't mean I can just abandon Tetheala. I don't know what to do. Isn't there any other way? A way for Silverant, Tetheala, and Colette to all be happy?
I want to know too.
Have you considered that perhaps nothing that convenient exists in the real world?
The best thing we can do right now is to save Silverant from its current crisis.
What if we don't regenerate the world and just defeat the Desians?
Although we succeeded in destroying a ranch, we cannot possibly eliminate all the Desians, and the mana will eventually be exhausted.
Is mana really that important?
I suppose only magic users and scholars worry about it. But mana is even more important to life than water. Without it, the land will die. Mana is the source material which composes everything. At least that's what I've been taught.
Unfortunately, the giant tree of ever-flowing mana in fairy tales doesn't exist in the real world. We live by chipping away at the limited amount of available mana. Why do you think the ancient Magi technology was lost?
Because mana disappeared from the world.
Correct. Magi technology consumes large amounts of mana. If things continue the way they are now, Silverant will eventually lose its mana, just as it lost its Magi technology, and be destroyed.
Colette. R-E-M-I? Ah, you're trying to spell something, right? I'll try asking Remiel if there's a way to save the two worlds.
If it doesn't work out, I may have to kill you after all.
Sheena!
When that time comes, I may fight back because I love Silverant too.
I understand. You intend to become an angel no matter what, don't you?
So can we go like 5 minutes without having any mind-blowing information thrown in my face? Huh? How about that game? No? Okay. Well, I'm just gonna be... I don't know what's gonna happen to me by the end of this. I'll probably end up crazy. More than likely. So yeah, two worlds. And Sheena's from another world, and this whole vying for mana thing. Yeah. I also love Rain being the negative Nancy of the group. You ever think there's nothing that convenient in the real world? I understand she's being logical, but she kind of comes off as just being that one person who just wants to ruin everyone's good mood. And like I said, yeah, she's kind of... I don't know. Just because she's a scholar doesn't mean she knows everything. Yeah, there might not be anything that convenient, but you never know until you try. I mean, even if I have someone who thinks that what I believe is unrealistic, I may not be that dickish about it. I may or may not say anything. Ugh, got tongue-tied there. Or at the very least be nice about it, but, you know, that's kind of how Rain is. It's logical. Oh, yeah. Trapped unicorn. I think I ran past here once. I didn't go here, but I mentioned it because we couldn't do anything. I don't think the game really hints at it. It probably does. But I generally kind of know. Alright, summon Undine. It's either Undine or Undini. I know at one point Sheena does say Undini. But I think at one point she says Undine too, so I don't really know. It's actually pretty convenient. Though I feel like there's other ways we could have gotten that unicorn out. Or could get it out. I don't know, make a bridge with a tree and then do something. Genis has some magic spells. Ice. Yeah, he could have frozen the water. Or at least half of it, I don't know. Alright, Seal of Water. Which conveniently... No, wait, that's not on the opposite side. I actually do figure out how to get to the opposite side of where I need to go. I don't care if it's quite a detour. It's my journey. Well, Colette's journey, but I'm the main character. I think we're going to skip again in a second. I think I'll already be there. Should be. Yep, there I am. At this point, I've got all my stats and stuff ready. Why am I running? Why was I doing that? I don't know. There's this creepy looking thing, Corinne. Yeah. That picture just does not do him justice. backstory that we don't know about. Huh. Pretty sure there was voice acting here. Also, remember when we came here once before and there was the silhouette of something right before that monster came out? Yeah, that had a point. Kinda like the other two.
You who possess the right of the Pact. I am one who is bound to Mythos. What is your name?
Mythos? The hero of the Karlon War?
Not only was Mythos a swordsman, he had the ability to summon as well?
Mythos is a common boy's name. It's not necessarily Mythos the hero.
I am Sheena. I seek a pact with Undine.
As things stand now, I cannot.
Why?
I am already bound by a pact. I cannot form two pacts at the same time.
You mean your pact with that Mythos guy? What am I supposed to do now? They never said anything about this at the Research Institute.
Huh. Well, can't you just get her to cancel the old pact?
How? We don't even have any idea where this Mythos person is.
A summon spirit pact requires a vow. As long as the pact maker upholds that vow, the pact remains valid.
That is correct.
I know about that. The summoned spirit approves the pact maker's vow and agrees to the pact.
Exactly. Therefore, all you need to do is follow Lloyd's advice and request the annulment of the previous pact and form a new one. It's possible the previous pact maker has broken his vow, or he may have already passed away.
Is it really that simple?
I suppose you could call it simple, but if the previous pact maker is still alive and hasn't broken his vow, then there's nothing we can do about it.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. Undine, I am Sheena. I ask that thou annulst thy pact with Mythos and establish a new pact with me.
Before I can allow the formation of a new pact, I must test your worthiness as a pact maker. Draw your weapons.
What? We have to fight?
Let it begin. I shall judge your world.
This could be good.
Is it really surprising that we need to fight to show our worth? That's always the thing. Not a test or anything else like that. Well, to be fair, I'd probably rather fight than take a test anyway.
Ready?
Oh yeah, that's convenient timing. I don't actually think lightning is effective against water. Or it probably just does normal damage. I'm thinking of Pokemon. So anyway, yeah.
Ready?
This music kicks ass, by the way. She kind of does that a lot. Spread. Well, duh, she's water. I think I have... Yeah, I've got Fiery Beast Unison Attack equipped. I'm not sure if water does... or fire does damage to water. That's just probably neutral. I think so. See, it's kind of just... It's hard to tell half the time. Some games tend to be different with the whole elemental weakness, strength kind of thing. Well, the nice thing about her is that she didn't have minions, which is actually pretty fine. That's kind of a habit of me to hit Guardian even though they're not looking at me. Although sometimes if I don't do it, then they'll actually hit me. I was kind of here and she done died. Whoops.
This could be good.
Ready?
Uh-oh. Yeah, blocked it.
This could be good.
Ready?
The fight would be a whole lot worse if I didn't have a nurse.
Ready?
Yep. Actually showing you spread and Aqua Edge, and she apparently has a giant sword. They're pays to run away sometimes.
Are you okay?
Ready?
Oh, while this is going on, I love the fact that when she said she couldn't form a pact, it was just Sheena's reaction to it. She's like, what do I do now? Oh, well, that's why you love Sheena. Because she's... I don't know. Her appearance... Sometimes her personality doesn't match her appearance. And then she's kind of, like, clumsy and all that. Actually, it should be coming close to the end. This fight didn't give me too much trouble. Although, to be fair, another one coming up not too later on. That didn't make sense. Another one coming up later on.
Ready?
That's a pretty funny one, in my opinion. I'm saying it because it's post-commentary, so I know. I love how Rain can summon random nurses out of nowhere. I only just now paid attention to that.
Ready?
Oh, I'm almost dead.
Ready? I
Oh,
am
she's dead.
impressed.
You picked the wrong
Caught me
guy
off
to
guard
mess
the first time, too. Negative 20. Grade. Meh.
Splendid. Now swear your vow. Upon what vow do you form our pact?
Right now, at this very moment, there are people who are suffering. I vow to save those people.
Understood. I pledge my power to you, Sheena.
Sheena, you did it!
And suddenly they're not talking anymore. It's like the Kingdom Hearts syndrome, where they'll be speaking and then suddenly text, or text and suddenly speaking. It's really weird. Yeah, Kratos has been showing a lot of his knowledge since day one, so why is that surprising? And also, that's another situation where you know somebody knows something or whatever, or they have their suspicions but they will not say anything. Anyway, now Sheena can summon Undine in a fight, which actually... No, she doesn't summon Undine, but it happens later with another summon spirit randomly. Summoner Sheena. Oh, she's blushing. That means she likes him. Or, well, according to anime. I watch too much anime, by the way. Plus, I haven't watched anime in a while, which I am very ashamed of, that I haven't done that. I haven't watched One Piece in 2 years. Actually, I did that once before. I had like a 4 or 5 year hiatus for no reason at all. Then watched some more, and then went on a 2-year hiatus. I have no idea why I do that. Of course, everybody talks about Attack on Titan. I think that's what that anime is. And I've been meaning to look at it. I have a Netflix account and never really use it, which is stupid because I'm paying for it. And I'm talking about Attack on Titan anime in this game. I have no idea why. Anyway. So that'll do it. Next time, I think I go check out some other summon spirits that the game doesn't tell you about. And I also had no idea that chest was like right there. Which doesn't really matter because I couldn't get in there. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.